At the dawn of civilization, two great rivers gave life to the first cities of humanity. Between the Tigris and Euphrates, fertile land transformed survival into opportunity. Early farmers learned to grow crops, shaping a new way of life. Small huts slowly gathered, forming the first human settlements. Across the plains of Mesopotamia, a new world began to rise. This was the beginning of cities, power, gods, and society. Villages expanded as simple shelters became mud brick homes. People worked together, building walls to protect their growing communities. Settlements grew rapidly, fueled by the rivers that sustained them.
Carving for your finest grain.
Markets emerged, where people traded goods through barter. Families lived close together, forming strong and connected communities. Farmers used simple tools and animals to cultivate the land. Daily life included grinding grain to produce food for survival. Smoke rose from homes, marking the rhythm of everyday life.
They are very fresh this morning.
These growing settlements became the first true towns in human history. Cities like Uruk rose with towering walls and sacred temples. Art and craftsmanship flourished within these early civilizations. Writing was born as symbols were carved into clay tablets. Priests guided spiritual life, connecting people to their gods. Offerings were brought to temples as acts of devotion. Metalworkers shaped tools, advancing technology and labor. Ziggurats rose above the cities, symbols of divine connection. Life in the city was busy, filled with trade and movement. Populations grew, making cities centers of human activity. Writing transformed communication, preserving knowledge for generations.
Listen to my words.
Leadership emerged as rulers guided and controlled the cities.
Prosper under my rule.
Priests recorded offerings, maintaining order through written records. Soldiers protected the city from external threats. Strong walls were built to defend against invasion. Cities were carefully organized with streets, storage, and temples. Trade became more structured, using weights and measures. Skilled workers created textiles and essential goods. Records were stored, forming the earliest archives.
Citizens of Rome, hear the
Laws were introduced to maintain justice and order.
Gently, like
Education began as scribes taught the next generation to write.
That's it.
Massive temples were built as centers of worship and power. Priests performed rituals to honor the gods. Offerings burned as incense filled the air. Temples housed statues believed to represent divine beings. Processions moved through cities in acts of devotion. People looked to the night sky for signs from the heavens. Early astronomy began as stars were carefully observed. Priests interpreted celestial patterns as messages from the gods. Humanity reached upward, seeking meaning beyond the earth. Faith connected the human world to the divine. As cities grew, conflict became inevitable. Armies clashed in battles for land and power. War brought destruction to thriving settlements.
We have crushed them.
Victorious rulers expanded their influence.
You fought bravely.
Empires began to form, uniting vast territories. Leaders like Sargon of Akkad built the first empires. Conquests were recorded in tablets of history. Cities rebuilt, stronger after destruction.
Make way for the caravan.
Trade returned, restoring life and prosperity.
Spices from the south, come and get them.
The rivers carried goods once more, sustaining civilization. Time passed, and these great cities slowly faded into history. Yet, their influence lives on in the modern world. Writing evolved from simple symbols into complex alphabets. Knowledge continued from clay tablets to books. Ideas of law, writing, and city life spread across civilizations. From here, civilization began. Evolution Chronicle Hub, the story of us all.
Like, share, and subscribe